Hi students, I'm Praveen Sebastian Paul. In this tutorial we are learning Minterm. So before going to the Minterm, let us discuss the another term, literal. A Boolean variable and its complements are called literals. For example, a Boolean variable a and its complement a complement or a negation is known as literal. So next we are discussing what is Minterm. Minterm is a product of all the literals with or without complement. For example, if we have two Boolean variables x and y, then x dot y dash is a minterm. We can express the complement negation y as y dash, so the above minterm can also be represented as x dot y dash. So if we have two variables, then the minterm will consist of the product of both the variables. Now let us discuss the minterm from values. We can also create a minterm from given values of the variables. If the value is 0, then we take the complement of the variable, and if the value is 1, then we take the variable as is. For example, if x, y, z are three Boolean variables having the values x equals 0, y equals 1 and z equals 0, then minterm is x complement y z complement. Since x and z are 0, so their complements are taken, and y is 1, so it is taken as is. Let us check another example. If x and y are two Boolean variables having values x equals 1, y equals 0, then the minterm representation will be x dot y dash. Since x equals 1, we are taking it as variable itself, and since y equals 0, then we are complementing y's value. So my dear students, now we are discussing the minterm values of the different variables x, y and z. Since we are having three variables, the different combinations are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, etc. up to 1, 1, 1. So let us consider the first term or the first set of variable. The first set of variable is 0 dot 0 dot 0. So since we discussed above, if we are considering the value, digital value 0, we have to take the complement of that value. So our first condition is 0 dot 0 dot 0. So we are taking x dash or x complement dot y complement dot z complement, or it can also be represented as min of x dash y dash z dash, or it is also represented as m small m suffix 0 or m0. So our second term 0 dot 0 dot 1 can be represented as x dash dot y dash dot z, or it is known as em1. Third representation is 0 1 0, so it can be represented as x dash y z dash or em2. 0 1 1 can be represented as x dash dot y dot z or em3. 1 0 0 can be represented as x dot y dash dot z dash or em4. 1 0 1 can be represented as x dot y dash dot z or em5. 1 1 0 can be represented as x dot y dot z dash or em6, and finally 1 1 1 can be represented as x dot y dot z or em7. So next we are going to discuss the shorthand notation of minterm. If there are two variables x and y, then both of them will appear in the product when forming minterm. Following are the steps to get shorthand notations of minterm. So these four steps are: first one is write the term consisting of all variables. Secondly, replace all complement variables like x complement or x dash with 0, and replace all non-complement variables like x or y with 1. And fourth one is express the decimal equivalent of the binary formed in the above step. So these are the four rules or shorthand representation rules. The decimal number is then written as a subscript of the letter m, small letter m, where small m denotes minterm. So now let us consider some examples. Our first example is find the shorthand notation of the minterm x dot y dash. So as we discussed, write the term consisting of all variables of x dot y dash. Secondly, replace all complement variables with 0. So y dash will be replaced with 0. Thirdly, replace all non-complement variable with 1. So x will be replaced as 1. And fourthly or finally, express the decimal equivalent of the binary formed in the above steps. So x dot y dash or x dot y complement is equal to 1 0 in binary representation. So 1 0 in binary is equivalent to the decimal number 2. Therefore, the shorthand notation of x dot y dash is m suffix 2 or m2. In our second example, find the shorthand notation of minterm a b dash c. So first of all, write the terms consisting of all variables of a dot b dash dot c. Secondly, replace all complement variables with 0. Therefore, b complement will be replaced with 0. And thirdly, replace all non-complement variables with 1. So a and c will be replaced by 1. And finally, express the decimal equivalent of the binary formed in the above steps. So which will result in a dot b dash dot c is equivalent to 1 0 1 in binary representation. The binary equivalent of 1 0 1 is the decimal number 5. Therefore, the shorthand notation of a dot b complement dot c is m5. So my dear students, this is how we are representing the shorthand notations of the minterms. So my dear students, the points to be remembered for the shorthand representation for a minterm is replace all the complement variables like x complement or negation of x or x dash with 0. And second one is replace all non-complement variables like x or y with 1. And the small letter m denotes the minterm. So we have to find the decimal equivalent of the formed binary number, and we can represent that particular decimal number in the terms of minterm with the help of small letter m. So my dear student, in this lecture we had discussed the minterms. Hope you had understood this topic. So dear students, kindly go through this assignment question. The assignment question is, first of all, define a literal. Secondly, define minterm. Thirdly, how we can write minterms from values. Fourth question is, write the steps to get the shorthand notation of minterm. And fifth one is, write the minterm representation of the variables x, y and z. That is the table or the minterm table representation. So my dear students, in the upcoming lecture we are discussing the max term. So see you soon. Until then, goodbye. Thank you and all the best.